Okay. We're getting pretty close to being ready to start the Bonneville, and as we do, I wanted to make sure that we had gauges in place so we could monitor vitals, specifically oil pressure and water temperature. The car didn't come with the rally gauges, it came with just dummy lights, and customer agreed, let's put some gauges into it. And I've kind of taken this as a personal challenge to fit the gauges in a way that doesn't look like a tacked on accessory or I didn't drill a bunch of holes, just something that fits the aesthetic. Thankfully, I know how to use a 3D printer, so took a few tries, took a couple iterations to get to something that I'm pretty happy with, but thought I'd share the process with you today, so let's get into it. So we're jumping right into the CAD in SolidWorks, and I'm kind of fumbling my way through the first design, which is pretty typical when you roughly know where you're going, kind of just getting something, and that way you can look at it with fresh eyes later and, you know, pick apart what you like and don't like. So I'm just trying to rough something out to get the gauges pointed towards the driver, hitting the highlight reel of clipping it on the ashtray. I know about where I want it to sit. I have the gauges in front of me, so trying to just more or less fumble my way through this and then go from there, and that's where iterations come in really helpful. Here's the first print getting loaded on the printer, and I'll show the image of it fresh off the printer in the lower right. So moment of truth, first test fit, we're clipping it right onto the back of the his and hers, just comically large ashtray in this car. But it's working out in our favor. Test fit is very good. The nice thing is that when the ashtray goes all the way in, it pinches that so it can't just fall off the back. So it is pretty well captured in the car. I have good confidence that this is going to fit well, but first try, not bad. We're in the cabin of the Bonneville. Gauges look pretty good. I think the general style, I only had gray, not silver, so I'll try to get something a little lighter for the background filament. Maybe thin the spokes up just slightly. I do think that it's projecting out just a little bit. I think I'm gonna tilt this plane down just a little bit, and then I wonder if I can get a little bit of this detail where like the silver border wraps around. I might play with the shape a little bit. I don't know. Let me think about this a little bit. Because maybe a thick black border, and then I wrap the curves around and just bring them straight down. Maybe it'd look. Okay, welcome back. We're gonna roll through my 4 iterations that it took me from the beginning to something that I'm pretty happy with. This is the first one that we did the full design montage on, and first draft fit fine, not ideal. So came in, Rev 2, pretty modest changes here. The biggest change was laying this surface back. So this surface originally came straight down and parallel with the right plane. I ended up kicking it back about 5 degrees. That way in the car it sat basically parallel with the dashboard. Better, still not super happy with it. It feels very aftermarket gauge pod like, even though it's got a little bit of the same design elements as the dash in the Pontiac. Rev 3, trying to kind of lean into the design styling of the dashboard and some of the other features where they wrap the beads around and terminate them. So you get this kind of I don't know, like an Art Deco look. I think it's really cool looking. The other thing I don't like about this one is that it's super square. I have the, hold on. Last but not least is Rev 4. This one I think I'm gonna call this one done. So we incorporated the same wraparound feature on the face, like the ribs, and then terminating them into one swept feature. One tweak from Rev 3, this one just stopped, but on Rev 4, I wrapped it all the way around the bottom and then around the side. So you get this three-sided picture frame. I think this is going to look really sharp. Just a subtle enough shape that it looks purposeful, but not, I don't know, for some reason I just couldn't find myself enjoying this shape hanging out under the dash. So I think we've hit something here that's going to look like it's meant to be there, but also, this is a no drill thing. It's captured by the ashtray, so if it ever wanted to be removed, it can be taken out. No harm, no foul. It's a lot of rambling. Let's get this one on the printer. We'll take a look at it when it's done. Okay, so that looks much more visually appealing. I don't think it jumps out at you as an aftermarket piece. I know the gauge style doesn't match perfectly, but that's why I wanted it to be no drill, no modification, very much easily removable and easy to see from the driver's perspective. So as I'm sitting here, it looks pretty good. I think the angle turned out good as far as the gauges looking naturally horizontal because they're rotated towards you. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. I'm looking at this guy and I wonder if I could recreate that stepped feature as a drop-in piece. I might play with this a little bit because I bet I could get that to fit on there. Let me play around a little bit. I'll bring you back. Well, that looks pretty good. I'm actually really happy with how much of a difference that made. I don't have enough room because of the how close the gauges go to the edge to really get the stepped edges to be pronounced, but I'm really happy with how that looks for just a couple pretty modest 3D prints, and we're pretty well emulating the style. I think that it's, at a first glance, it doesn't look aftermarket. It doesn't look like, a tacked on accessory from AutoZone. So I'm really happy with this. More important than that is that we now have good visual to the vitals. So oil and water, low pressure water temp. So that's good. But this was a fun little side quest as we get closer to starting this car up. I wanted to have gauges for the car. The customer agreed. Definitely went off on my own on a bit of a passion project for the 3D printing parts of this. So that's on me, but worth it. I think it looks nice. Hopefully the customer enjoys it. I'll send them this video when it's done, so we will find out. But I think that's good for today. Thanks, guys.